Good morning. Happy Friday Eve. Look at this live look at the National Harbor. That is gorgeous. The DMV is in for another beautiful day, starting off on the cool side once again this morning. So good morning. And Tanaya Wright, thanks for starting your day with us. I just keep looking on the lights.
Yeah, don't put it on us. Keep that shot up. It's
I
beautiful.
know.
Meteorologist Jackie
Way
Layer.
better than us.
Very. Tracking some hopefully good conditions today on this Thursday morning. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Corey James. Jackie, how is the weather looking today?
Yeah, well, today we'll likely see high temperatures bouncing back mid to upper 80s. That's much more seasonable for this time of the year. Earlier this week, it was below normal. We're finally ended the week at least seasonable or even hotter than that tomorrow. Visibility, though, out there right now, it's A-OK by the National Harbor and around D.C., but as we head farther off towards the north, we're talking north central Maryland, we're down to less than a mile visibility in Hagerstown, 3 miles in Frederick, 7 miles, though, as we head across down towards Culpeper, I should say, across portions of Virginia. So just be mindful of that as you're heading out on the roads. A few locations seeing very low visibility because of that patchy dense fog. That fog will continue to lift, especially after sunrise this morning. It should burn off, but we're seeing those temperatures now starting off a little bit on the cooler side. We're talking low 50s, Martinsburg and Winchester, mid-upper 50s out towards Kaiser and Cumberland, 59 in Hagerstown, getting closer towards D.C., mid-60s. We just dropped down to 61 in Fredericksburg not too long ago. We're upper 50s to low to mid-60s across portions of southern Maryland. That school day forecast will see those temperatures varying into the upper 70s to low 80s, but those dew points out there, it is much more comfortable out there, upper 50s to low 60s. The radar is all clear. Got that chance for a spot afternoon thunderstorm. Again, very spotty. Not everyone will be seeing those. I'll certainly have more details on that 7-day coming up right now. Toss it over to Shanika with the very latest on traffic. How's it looking at this hour?
Good morning, Jackie. Well, problems still continuing on 95 headed southbound in the Quantico area. You could see closely, if you look closely, you'll see some activity to the right, and cars are getting by to the left. Let's flip over to the maps. It's not really looking good for commuters who are trying to head south. Now, earlier we saw some roadways, or lanes rather, blocked off. Right now you're looking red, and that long stretch, it looks like it goes on for a couple miles there. So this crash happened right between 619 and the Quantico exit 148. If you don't want to deal with that and you're headed south, just take Route 1 if you do have that option. So over to Maryland, we did have some issues in Laurel on BW Parkway headed northbound right after 198. It looks like everything is cleared now. You're pretty much good to go. You're seeing all green all the way through, guys.
All right, Shanika, thank you. Breaking now, violence breaks out in Prince George's County overnight. This is what we know so far this morning. Police are trying to piece together the moments leading up to a deadly shooting in District Heights. Officers say it happened around 10:30 last night, where one man was killed. This video showing the scene on Rochelle Avenue from our contributor Larry Calhoun at DC Real-Time News.
Happening today, a new back-to-school resource for families in need. D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser is going to be making that announcement sometime later this morning. Our Lex Warris joins us now live in our studio with details on who is eligible. Lex.
Well, Tanaya, parents will get $1,000 to help with back-to-school costs, but only certain families will be eligible. Here's the criteria. People have to be enrolled in the city's Temporary Assistance for Needy Families program. Now, this is a program through the Department of Human Services. The program gives people cash assistance and other services. Now, to qualify for TANF, you have to live in D.C., be pregnant or caring for a child under 19, and people have to meet the income requirements as well as be working with DHS resources on a plan for bettering themselves. And the money is going to be coming from the Pandemic Emergency Assistance Fund. This announcement is happening at 11 o'clock today at a hiring and resource fair at the Frederick Douglass Community Center. Live in studio, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
Thank you. All right, your time right now is 6:04 on this Thursday morning. We are your local election headquarters, and tonight Frederick County, Maryland's Democratic Central Committee is meeting. This after recent controversy surrounding candidates in one of the county's council races. Now, still in question, the District 3 council race and who gets the nomination. Incumbent council president MC Keegan Ayer was beat by just one vote in the primary, losing to Jasmine DeCola. A recount proved that razor-thin margin was correct. Now, DeCola was later disqualified after it was found she did not meet residency requirements for that council spot. Election officials in Frederick County say this is a reminder of how important your vote matters.
I tell everybody when we do voter education is every vote counts. And this just goes to prove it, that a single vote, every vote counts.
And the public meeting runs from 6:30 until 8:30 tonight. It will take place at the Democratic headquarters on West Patrick Street.
Happening today, requesting release. Attorneys for several major U.S. media companies are asking a federal judge to publicize the affidavit for a search warrant. Now, this is the same search warrant that allowed the FBI to search former President Donald Trump's Florida home. The companies say that this release would help determine if the search was in fact legitimate. The former president took to his own social media app, Truth Social, to also call for the affidavits to be released. However, attorneys for the Justice Department say the affidavit contains sensitive information and that would damage the investigation. Well, former Vice President now taking his own stance on the raid. Mike Pence is calling on his fellow Republicans to stop lashing out at the FBI.
The Republican Party is the party of law and order. Our party stands with the men and women who serve on the thin blue line at the federal and state and local level. And these attacks on the FBI must stop. Calls to defund the FBI are just as wrong as calls to defund the police.
Pence also says he would consider testifying before the House January 6th committee if he was requested to do so.
Time right now, 6:07. New this morning, monkeypox at the University of Maryland. UMD is reporting its first case of the virus. DC News Now, Christy Mattina was on campus this morning. And Christy, how is the school responding to this news?
Well, Corey, tonight, UMD says the staff member who has tested positive is doing well and took the necessary medical steps. And now UMD is also taking preventative steps to stop the virus from spreading any further. They're working with the Prince George's County Department of Health. They have implemented cleaning and disinfecting measures, but the school is now asking the students to take additional steps to protect themselves. They recommend avoiding contact with people who have a rash, as well as touching objects someone infected with monkeypox may have used. And while these steps can help prevent the spread, UMD says it is likely that there still will be more cases of monkeypox on campus in the future as the virus continues to spread across the country. The school is working with the health center staff to monitor these cases, as well as create a communication plan in the instance that the cases do increase, to communicate that to the students and respond accordingly. In College Park this morning, Christy Matino, DC News Now.
And there you have it, playoff basketball, two of the sweetest words in the English language. This is a hype video right here of the Washington Mystics that they posted ahead of tonight's tip-off game. Now, the Mystics will be in Seattle tonight, starting a best-of-3 series with the Storm. This is actually a rematch of the 2018 WNBA Finals. The Mystics looking to undo demons from 4 years ago. All eyes on the matchup between Elena Delle Donne and Breanna Stewart, though the team knows it's going to take a well-rounded effort to beat Seattle.
I don't think you can just focus on one person. I think if you do, that gives their other players the right to go off as well. So it's definitely a team collective thing. I mean, they definitely have their three-headed monster, but they've got people that add in things as well. So it's really not just a one-person thing with them, and I think that's what makes them a good team.
Ariel Atkins could be an X factor in this series. The guard's three-point shooting stretching the floor for Delle Donne in the half court. And you can join the Mystics fans at As You Are DC in Southeast tonight. The watch party tips off at 10 p.m. But if you can't stay up for the West Coast basketball game, we will have all the highlights for you right here tomorrow, starting at 5 a.m.